Go on boys, so EA have released a new Goalfest Milestone where you can literally just score goals in any game mode, a bunch of different type of goals. You got header goals, volleys, low drivens and outside the box along with finesse goals, and if you do get all of these done you get an 85x5 player pack. Now I don't think this is a terrible objective, it is a lot of effort and it will take a long time if you are mainly just focusing on this, but if you're just playing the game naturally you're going to be getting these type of goals anyway, so I don't think it's too bad from EA. Now we're going to quickly run through them showing you the rewards, and I've got 2 tips to share with you guys, one of which I think will really help you out, which we'll get into shortly. So you've got, first of all, score 10 goals, 20 goals, 30 goals, 40 goals and 50 goals, and by scoring them you get an 82 plus player pick. Once again, it's nothing crazy, but you know, you may as well. You're going to get 50 goals naturally. You've then got the score 5 headers, you get 2 80 plus rated players. Score 10 volleys gives you a 15k. Score 15 low drivens gives you a prime electrum. Score 20 outside the box gives you a, I missed that, I think it's a 45 or a 25, it's a 25k pack, and you got score 25 finesse goals in any foot game mode will give you a mega pack. Now I'll quickly run through these quickly and just how you can get them done. Now a header and volley is relatively simple, you do have to get it from a cross. So you have to do a cross, and if you do not know how to perform a cross, here is an in-game example. I do think most of you will know, but for the small percentage that are unsure how to get a cross, here is an example. To perform a cross, you just have to press square on the PlayStation or X on the Xbox. Now I do want to say as well, it's just a matter of keep trying, and make sure you score with your first touch, whether it's a volley or a header. So obviously you want to cross it to give the airtime so you can then either header it or volley it. The low driven goals, I've not got an example set up for low driven goals, as this is almost never an objective. So what I'll do is shortly I'll jump into a little arena match to just show you guys how you can perform a low driven, an outside of a box goal, and you've got 25 finesse goals. An outside the box goal is self-explanatory, here's an example. When it comes to outside the box goals, there's not necessarily a certain way you have to do it, whether it be a finesse shot or just a power up shot. My main tip for this one is just to keep trying, keep playing the poor teams in squad battles so you've got a higher chance. Try find a squad battles game or a squad battles team where they've got a really short or poor goalie, and as you can see those outside the box goals did count. Once again, a scenario where there's no particular way to get it done, whether it's a finesse or you're just trying to get the right power on it, and score 25 finesse shots. Dare I say it? Here's another example. If you would like an example on a finesse shot, it is just right bumper / RB plus circle, aka shoot. Now a low driven shot, I do not have an example, so I'm literally going to do it live in the flesh just to show you guys how easy it is. But a low driven shot is when you shoot, and whilst you shoot, can this courtois please fuck off? And when you shoot, you press the right bumper and the left bumper at the same time, so you'll literally just be holding both the bumpers and shooting at the exact same time, obviously aiming where you want to go. For example, that is a low driven, I was aiming towards the right side of the net, aiming like you normally would for any type of shot, except this time with a shot you're going to be pressing down on right bumper and left bumper, so both bumpers at the same time. Quite easy. Okay, now this tip here, and this is an important tip. I'm going to show you guys an in-game example shortly, but this tip right here is absolutely crucial, alright lads, so make sure to listen up. Now once these are all in any foot game mode, that means it will also count if you do it against a friend. So if you've got a mate, could be a sibling, whatever, and they're on PS4, whether you're on Xbox, PS4, obviously they have to be on the same console as you, as what's it called, crossplay. I was going to say next gen, as crossplay is not a thing yet, you have to be on the same console. If you do not have a mate to do this with, get your PlayStation or Xbox gamer tags in the comments and you may be able to find someone else willing to do this objective. But you can go into a friendly against a friend and let each other get all of the goals. You could do it in one game, so you don't have to literally get all of the goals, and you could do it one of 2 ways. You could get all of the goals you possibly can, as much volleys, low drivens, outside the boxes, finesse shots and headers as you can within those 90 minutes for each other, or you could either focus on one at a time. For example, in one match your friend will let you get 5 headers, you'll get those 5 headers in a match, he will then quit and back out. Then in the next match you're going to let him get 5 headers and then you will quit and back out. Then the next game you can go ahead and focus on 10 volleys within one match, you'll get that, your friend will back out. The 25 finesse shots in one match is definitely doable. You'll have to be quick, but you could probably get this done if you're scoring from kickoff each time, your friend is passing it to you, moving his keeper so you can score easily, you could most definitely get this done within a single match. Outside the box goals, you'll need your friend to offside trap and like move his keeper to the left or right so you can get that outside the box goals. So yeah, make sure to play against a friend. Here's an in-game example when I did play against my friend. It was my brother, and we were doing some any foot game mode objectives. When it comes to an any game mode objective, the beauty of this is you can do it against a friend. So what you want to do is you want to find someone, whether it's a friend, if you do not have a friend to do it with, obviously get the comments down below. I decided to do this with my brother, so as you can see, Frodo McSwagback, who is my brother, I decided to go ahead and invite him to a classic match game mode. Now, I invited him to the classic match game mode, and once this is a game mode on FIFA Ultimate Team, it counts towards the any foot game mode, which means you can just keep scoring or not scoring an own goal because, you know, your opponent has to get the goal, right? So let your opponent or your friend or your brother, whoever you're doing this with, to score the goal. You'll then quit, and in the next round he'll do it for you, and you just keep repeating. So it's only like 2 minutes, 3 minutes a game. As soon as you get the first goal, doing the necessary objectives with the, you know, the required team, depending on the objective you're doing, obviously. See, I've got a full Turkish League team because at the time I was doing an objective that required me to score in 10 separate matches in any foot game mode with at least 7 Turkish League players in the squad. So as you can see, my brother let me have the win first, and I just got the goal. I got an outside of the box goal as well. If you've got other objectives you want to get done, 2 birds with 1 stone, might be a cross, might be an outside of the box goal, etc. Then literally just get your friend to do that for you. He'll go ahead and quit, and as you can see here, we'll speed it up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and prove to you guys that this obviously does count towards any game mode. The beauty of it being an any foot game mode, it will take you like literally 2-3 in-game minutes, maybe a minute and a half each game, and that is literally majority of the time loading in between the games, right lads? So do it with a friend, get your gamer tags in the comments down below as well, and happy grinding, lads. So hopefully this video helped you lads out. Now, once again, I've gone over all of these, like how you can score headers, volleys, etc. with some examples if you're struggling with them. But the most important key tip for today is to find a friend. If you do not have any other mates that play PlayStation, Xbox, or FIFA for that matter, then you could do it with a sibling that also plays the game. If not, then you can get involved down below. And if you cannot find anyone in my comment section, because I know it is a little bit tough with comment section to try and find someone, I know a few people have actually done it, and someone did comment on one of my videos saying, thanks for making that video, man, I found someone and we did it together, which was, that sounded a lot better in my head. That sounded a lot better in my head. Did it together, I mean, they did the objectives together. That's better. They did the objectives together. But the point is that it definitely is possible to find someone in the YouTube comment sections, but if you are struggling, or someone does put their username, then you reply a couple hours later when you see it, and then they may be asleep depending on their time zone. It's a lot easier if you guys have got Discord. I've not personally got a Discord, but I would try and go into lots of FIFA Discords. All you'd have to search up is popular FIFA Discords, and there'll probably be an article or link or something. You can go ahead and join a Discord that way, and if you can get into a Discord with 9-10,000 active members, you'll easily be able to find a match there. Much love boys, good luck, and happy grinding.